If you are a multi-passionate professional or creative and you struggle getting it all done, don't you dare hop into 2025 with that long list of goals that you're going to quit by February 1st. Watch this video first where I'm going to give you 5 steps to practice and build momentum and to find consistency for you now so that you can go into 2025 with success. So let's get started. Step 1 is I want you to take 3 goals that you have for 2025, your top 3 goals, and I want you to break each of those goals down into no more than 3 or 4 daily or weekly habits that you can achieve. So once you start practicing those habits, I want you to start time tracking how much effort it actually takes to get those habits done. For example, let's say that your number one goal for the next year is to lose 20 pounds. Well, one of those habits is going to be working out. Where people go wrong is they say, okay, I'm going to work out for an hour a day, 5 days a week, and you jump in head first without actually understanding the full effort that's required to make that habit happen on a daily basis. So you're just thinking about the hour workout, but you're not factoring in getting dressed, traveling to the gym, getting ready in the gym, pulling your workout up, getting the weights that's needed for that workout, doing the hour workout, then, putting all the weights back, coming back home, getting dressed and being able to start work on time, right? So that hour has probably now turned into 2 hours. And where you go wrong is you start saying, oh, well, I can't commit to this. So you quit it altogether, when in reality, you can use the data of time tracking to be able to better define what consistency in that area will look like for you. So when you've time tracked how much time that effort is actually going to take, then you can say, well, maybe I can't commit to an hour workout a day, but maybe I can commit to it on the days where I don't have to go into the office, or the days where I get off work early, the days where I can dedicate 2 hours. And so consistency for you will look like working out for an hour for 3 times out of the week versus trying to push yourself to 5 times a week when that's not going to work for you. So I want you to take those 3 goals, break it down into those 3 habits, and then really plan out and use a timer to track how much time those things are actually going to take. And then that way you can start building your schedule now, or your 2025 schedule, for the realistic effort that it would take to get that work done. Step 2 is I want you to start monitoring your energy levels throughout the week. So depending on whatever day that you are watching this video, starting tomorrow, I want you to start noticing your energy levels throughout the week. I want you to start noticing the days where you have the most creative energy, the days where you have the most energy towards your job, the days where you have more admin days where you're not using up as much of your energy. And I want you to start taking note of when you have those high energy versus low energy days. The reason why that matters is oftentimes we are trying to do tasks, high energy tasks, on low energy days, and then we wonder why we're not consistent. We wonder why we don't feel like doing it, and then we quit, when no, you're just doing those high energy tasks on the wrong days. So for example, with me working a 9 to 5, being a content creator, having a side business, and also prioritizing my health right now, I make sure that I schedule days to film content or to work on my content on days where I don't have as much energy going towards my work. And then on days where I have more energy going towards my work, I don't try to push or force myself to do content, because again, my headspace is not there, my energy is not there. My energy is towards my 9 to 5 job. So I may just have a admin task or mundane task or editing task to do that day. So again, my energy is focused to what matters most for that specific day. And then on days where I have more admin days for work, then I use my creative energy to work more towards content or side hustles or other things like that. So once you monitor your energy levels, then you'll be able to add those high energy tasks to your high energy days, so that you're not trying to push yourself against the grain on days where you just don't have the energy to do it. And that's okay. Everyone has their peaks and dips. So step 3, another way that you can do this is by setting daily themes. So using that same example, on days where I know I'm going to have a lot of meetings and I'm going to have to be on camera, those are the days that I'm also going to film content, because I'm already going to be dressed and ready to go. I already have to be on camera, so I need to look presentable. So I utilize that to be able to also film content, because I'll already be kind of dressed and ready to go. In tandem, I also make sure that I only do light workouts in the morning that day, because I don't want to have to waste time doing all these heavy workouts and I'm sweating my hair all over the place, and then I'm trying to spend an hour trying to get ready, and then now it's thrown off my entire energy for the day, and I'm frustrated throughout the work day and trying to get content done, because again, I'm going against the grain. So on days where I know I'm going to have heavy meeting days, where I know I'm probably just going to go ahead and film content too, then I'm going to have lighter workouts on that day where I don't have to do as much to get ready. In parallel, On days where I have more admin meeting days, and so I don't have as many meetings, or maybe I have one-on-one meetings and it doesn't require me to be on camera, or maybe I, just need to edit for that day, there's not anything to film, then I will do my heavier and intense workouts where I'm going to be sweating, because I don't have to spend as much time getting dressed and ready, because again, those days are just admin days. So again, you want to kind of start habit stacking, if you will, those habits based off of according to those themes of the day. So number 4 is I want you to pick what matters most. I know y'all gonna fight me on this one. I'm not telling you to get rid of your long list of goals. I'm just telling you to pick what you want to focus on right now. Why that matters is because everything does not have to start January 1st. And that's where we mess up. We have our long list of goals and we start trying to throw our energy towards all of them on January 1st. And we're done with it by February 1st, saying, well, maybe next year, right? And so what I want you to do is take that first goal that you want to focus on for the first quarter. For example, how that looked like for me this year is I had 3 goals. I've said this before: to deepen my relationship with God, to work out and get to my goal weight, and to focus on content. And so what I did was I focused the quarter 1 mostly towards working out and trying to get off as much weight as possible. It doesn't mean that I wasn't working on some content. It doesn't mean that I wasn't spending time with God. But again, I was throwing majority of my energy towards getting the weight off. So because I was able to focus quarter 1 towards my weight loss goals, then by the end of quarter 1 and by April of that year, I was pretty much already at my goal weight, because again, I threw most of my energy towards that. So then come quarter 2 or quarter 3, I was able to say, okay, let me just maintain my weight now, because I've already kind of achieved what I wanted. What's the next thing that I need to focus on? And that was my walk with God. So I was reading more. I was, fasting more. I was taking more time to pray and read the Bible, because again, in the other areas I was kind of maintaining. So I was able to throw my all into this second task. And now in quarter 4, I'm kind of throwing my all into content, because I've already established my routine with working out, because I've already established my routine with deepening my relationship with God. Then now I'm able to throw my all into content. And so again, instead of pressuring yourself to start everything January 1st, maybe pick a focus for each quarter and throw your all into that quarter. And what you'll find is that you'll start to build that into your daily routine, and it won't take as much time. And so then when you achieve that or got to a place of maintenance with that goal, then you're able to turn and focus on the next thing. Hope that helps. This leads me to step number 5, where I want you to take all of the aspects of your life and decide what you are going to excel in versus maintaining. Now we're not just talking about the 3 goals that you have for the year. Now we're talking about the totality of your life. So your finances, your relationship with God, your personal development, your hobbies, your relationships with other people. I want you to take every aspect of your life, and I want you to decide what you're going to excel in, the areas that you're going to excel in versus the areas that you're just going to maintain. So for example, let's say that you want to get a promotion on your job in 2025. So that's an area that you're going to really excel in. So you're going to throw your energy towards getting more certifications, maybe taking on extra projects at work, maybe getting involved in different organizations to build your professional brand, however that will look like. And that's what you're going to excel in. Well, in order to excel in that, you're going to have to give less energy towards something else. So maybe you've already established your side business, maybe you've already established your hobbies, and maybe you can just maintain those. So again, you have the time to excel in that specific area. Another example is if you're trying to really grow your side business in 2025, and that's what you're going to excel in, then you're going to have to choose what to maintain. So maintaining your 9 to 5 may look like, okay, I'm going to do what needs to be done or do what's asked of me, but I'm not going to take on extra projects. I'm not going to do extra networking. I'm not going to take all these courses and try to get more certifications, because I've chosen what I'm going to excel in. So you want to choose the areas of your life that you're going to excel in versus maintaining. Another example, if you are trying to really focus on your health, you may not be able to go out with your friends as much, right? And so that's what you're going to maintain. So maybe that looks like just, going out with your friends maybe once a month so that you can really excel in your working out goals. So that concludes my 5 steps. Let me know in the comments below what you're going to excel in versus maintaining. Let me know what your 3 goals are. And if you need help, I'm happy to help you define your habits and your weekly schedule based off of what your goals and current schedule looks like. I really want to continue the conversation because I want us all to define what consistency means for us. Not what society tells us, not what social media tells us, not what the gurus tell us, but I want us to be able to take this time to practice, to time track, to monitor our energy levels, to begin practicing so that we are already pretty much walking into 2025. So I hope that this video was helpful. Let me know if you have questions in the comments below, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye, y'all.